If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Okay, so today's second class. So were you able to go through that, whatever taught yesterday? Were you able to go through that? Did you get the video or and the material, LMS material? Did you go through that?
Not video, but that material we went through.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. So if you got the links, the server links you got.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, initially, I'll go through one more time. We'll go through the sales process. What is happening in the SAP SD module? I'll go through the sales process one more time. What are things generally we are having in the SAP SD module. I'll go through that, and later part of the meeting in the class, we'll start the practice session. So that I'll tell you how to log into the server ready what we have got, how to log into the SAP system. I'll show that. So one of you can, I'll guide one of you how to get that is get the server link, how to log into server. So that will guide you. So initially first going through the one more time will be sales process. Then for the practice part, I will guide you how to get the server in, get access to the server. Okay. Okay, so I'll share my screen. So are you able to get my? Are you able to get what I'm telling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. So this is a process what you saw yesterday. So this is a process happening in the sales environment of the SD model SAP. So general process is sales order, then delivery, billing, and accounting. So this is a process happening in the generally in the sales department in the client side. So we have the inquiry, start with the inquiry. So if you take this process in the SAP SD model, generally in the SAP SD model, so these are things we can see in the SD model. So these are things mandatorily, you need for our business, we need all these settings or transaction in the SAP SD model. So as a consultant, you had to know how to make the documents or how to make the transactions. At the same time, you had to know how to configure the transactions. That already you know that. So this is a general process happening in any SSD department in a business. So you start the inquiry, then the quotation, order, and delivery in billing document. This is a general process: inquiry, quotation, order, delivery, warehouse manager, that's transportation, and the billing document, and the payment from the customers, accounts department. So this is a general flow happening in any business. So in the SAP SD model, these are the sales transactions happening. So inquiry, quotation, order, delivery, billing, and in addition to that, we have the outline agreement also. So just we'll go through these things. What we are having standard SAP SD system. We'll just go through these things. What is happening in the SD model. So for practice also, when you want to practice or you want to do the implementation in the SAP SD model, the basic thing is first is the enterprise structure. The organizational structure first you get to make. So I think already you know everything about the how to make the definition assignment. So the first step in the implementation is making the organizational structure. For any company, we can make organizational structure. What is how many factories they are having, how many store locations. All those things should be done from the enterprise structure. So I already know that there are two parts in the enterprise structure. One is definition and next one is assignment. Yeah. So you see, so this is the structure you can make first. So you got the company code. Already know what is company code. So for example, I told the example of Reliance Industry. So Reliance is having so many different type of companies like oil and gas, or retailing, or digital. So there are so many divisions in the business. So those divisions call as company code. So if you take any organization, there will be a company. So there will be a company, that's an umbrella company will be there, like Reliance, and they'll have different sections like oil and gas, or they can have that retailing. Like there's so many divisions they can have, different entities they can have that. Okay. So in this case, this is a company, and this we can call as company code. The oil and gas or a retail company, we can call as company codes. So in the SAP model, the SAP system, we have to make the structure first the company and company code. So that is company and company code should be made. Okay, that's the first thing. And each company code will have a sales organization. They'll have a sales for the sales for the purpose of sales process. We should have sales organization. So sales organization will be having the so they will control all the sales activities for the company code at the company code level. The sales organization will monitor the sales process or streamline the sales process. The sales process will control by the sales organization. This is basically it's a group of people. They will be handling all the sales transactions. And they'll get distribution channel, like we have the retailing or dealership or dealers or so like so many distribution channels are there. When you from the sales organization, the material, the finished goods will be distributed to different customers or different areas through distribution channel. And division is location based. So division also so location based. So from the sales organization will be divided, it will be divided into divisions. So it can be like product wise, like all the electronics item we have a separate division, FG item for the electronics, for the mechanical item we have a separate division. So like that, the setup will be there. And these three can be combined together, make a sales area. The sales area is a part of the so combination of these three things can be your sales area. And each company will have the factory. You can have a factory or plant, and the plant will be linked with the shipping point. So shipping point is a place from where the transportation will be planned for the delivery to the customer. From the factory shipping point, the material will be planned to the different location of the customers. And this sales area can link with the sales office and sales group. The sales area can be linked with the sales office and sales group. So under sales area, again, you have some more division, sales office. These are location based. In a city, you can have different locations as a sales office. So they also will monitor particular type of location is we will the sales office monitor the sales process and the sales group. So another sales office again some more divisions as sales group. This all things will be group of people. All this will be group of people. So this is a structure we have to make in the SAP SD model. So this is a base structure. From this only you can develop the transaction or different functionalities. So it's a basic structure first you have to make. That's the enterprise structure. So today we are going to see that. Today we are going to do the enterprise structure. There are two parts, one is definition and assignment. First we'll make all the units, like this we make all the units separately in the system. One will make all the settings, all this structure. And based on structure, we'll do the assignment. First we'll create everything in the separate window, and we'll make a link between one by one through the assignment part. So this is an enterprise structure. Okay. So are you able to follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you finish the enterprise structure, then you'll go for the masters. So there are basically two main masters are there, customer and material. So once you get a new, your production is having a different finished goods. So during the process, manufacturing process or any process, you'll get the finished goods. You'll get the finished goods. That's we can call it FG item. So we'll get the finished goods. For the suppose we got order for finished goods. Suppose we are having the washing machine. Our material, our finished good is washing machine. Our manufacturing of the washing machines. That's a finished good for us. You take a washing machine company. So during after manufacture, you get a washing machine. We will get a finished good as a washing machine. So now we want to sell the washing machine to different customers. Okay, we want to.
Srikar, sorry to interrupt you. I think you missed storage location shipping point also.
Yeah, we have the plan. The factory is there. Shipping point is already there. So plan will contain the storage location. Plan will contain the storage location. So actually here we take only part of sales process. Actually the storage location will come under material management. So I did not include that. So during the process, during the practice session, we are going to create the storage location also. Without storage location, we can't make any entries. So we'll make that. We'll make that.
So are you going to explain the creation of the sales or the distribution channel division?
Because without that we can't do any practice. This is a base things. This is a base structure.
You are going to show it in the system, right?
Yeah, we're going to see in the system.
Okay.
First I'll just go through the process, then we'll go to system. Okay, so we are going to sell the item to the customers. So now you get the probable customers. You have to get the probable customers who will buy the washing machine from our company. So in that case, the process will start the inquiry process. So we'll start with the inquiry. So the customer can make a phone call, or he can query through the, suppose we have the promotional meetings or the trade fair. So from there we'll get a contact of the customer. We'll get the contact of the customers. So they may be interested in your product. They may be interested in your products. So they'll make an inquiry. They can make a phone call or something. They can inquire about your products. Okay, so that inquiry should be recorded in the system. That inquiry should be recorded in the system as an inquiry document. For that, making the inquiry document, you need two things. One, the customer master and material master. We need details of the customer, like when you get the information call from the customer, you have to record these details in the customer master data. So there are two main masters, customer material. So you make the master for the customer, his name. We can give a new code for him in the system, in our system, and what's address. But like this, will maintain in the customer master data. And which product? So this washing machine, the products, we'll give the code to the washing machine. That finished good, we'll give some item code or material code like this. W1000 is a washing machine model. That will be the material code. So which item we are selling and which customer to which customer we are having the inquiry or a sale document, we'll make customer master data, material master data. So material master data will contain the details about the washing machine. So what is the unit of measurement? What's the price of the material? Washing machine, those will maintain in the material master data. And customer master will contain the address details or his banking information will contain the customer master data. So only when you want, if you want to record the inquiry document in the system, first you can make the customer master data and the material master data. Okay, these are two basic things: customer master and material master. Okay, and so after that we'll make the link. We will make the link between customer and material through customer material info record. So there's another master data, customer info record. There record our item code and the supplier's item code as well as customer's item code. So this material, this WM1000, in the supplier system is the code is WM1000. In the customer and the supplier side, the code is WM1000. For same item, the customer can get some other code in his system. In his system, customer can get some other code. For example, like maybe WB1000, Whirlpool 1000. So customer can have his code as WB1000. So in the customer material info record, we link this supplier code and the customer code. So that when the customer making the transaction in his system, he can refer that their employees can refer easily by using their material code. So this is supplier material code. This is a customer material code. That's a customer material info record. So basically, we have three masters: customer material and customer material info record. And when you so in the S4HANA, when you make the customer master data, it is different from the ECC. The customer master data from S4HANA is different from the ECC. Today we are going to see that how to make the business part in S4HANA. So this is one input. So customer in S4HANA, customer master creation is different from the ECC customer master creation. Okay, so this is masters. So we'll start a process with inquiry. So our sales process will start from the inquiry. So once we get the inquiry from the customer, we'll send the quotation to them. To the customer, send the quotation like what's the price of the item, maybe the 20,000, 25,000. We'll mention the price of the item and how much quantity available. We'll give the quotation. We'll send the quotation to the customer. And based on the quotation, they'll do the price comparison. In the customer side, they'll do the price comparison. So they will get in the quotation from different customers, different suppliers. They will do the price comparison from different suppliers. Do the price comparison in the purchase module from their side, and maybe our product is competitive price in the competitive price. So they will select the one of supplier as a customer, as one supplier. They will give the purchase order. So after price comparison, they will give the purchase order. Purchase order, PO is purchase order. So the customer said once they complete the price comparison, they'll select best supplier and they'll give the PO to the customer. From the supplier side, that will record a sales order. The purchase order given by customer is recorded in the supplier system as sales order. Okay. Are you able to follow everybody? Any question? Are you able to follow what I'm telling? Any questions, Suzanne?
No question till now.
Okay. So based on the quotation, we'll send the customer will do the price comparison from different suppliers, and they'll select a supplier and give the PO, purchase order. So that purchase order from the customer is stored in the system, in the supplier system as sales order.
Yeah.
Okay. Any question? Okay. So once the sales order created, so we'll check in the store whether the washing machines are available, the particular models available in the store. If it's available, we'll do delivery to the customer. If it's available, we'll deliver to the customer through delivery, transportation, delivery. We'll send to the customer. Suppose it's not available, the store person or the salesperson they'll tell the production department to manufacture some required washing machine which should be manufactured. So if the item is FG good is available in the after production is available in the store, then the items will be sent to the customer through delivery document, through transportation, through truck or train or sea. It will be sent to the customer. That's a delivery. Suppose the item is not available in the store, the particular model is not available in the store, so it will be the salesperson or store person can tell the production department to assemble or manufacture some more washing machines for delivery to the customer. Then once the items are ready from the production department, can be sent to the customer delivery. Okay. Then the billing and outline billing. So when we send the item to the customer, we'll get the receipt from the customer that they have received the finished good. Then we'll send the bill to the customer through a billing transaction. So after billing, once you raise the bill and the customer makes a payment, the account department will process the payment from the customer. So this is a process happening in the regular sales process: inquiry, quotation, sales order, inquiry, quotation, sales order, and delivery. So this inquiry, quotation, order, delivery, and shipment and billing, and finally getting the payment from the customer. Okay, so these are the regular process. In between, we have one contract and schedule agreement. Contract and schedule agreement that already I think. So contract is a long-term period, long-term agreement with the customer that will supply some 10,000 kg or 10,000 numbers in a particular year or particular 6 months or 7 months. So that's a contract. So that will not have particular schedule lines. Contract will not have any schedule line, delivery dates. So whenever the customer needs item, he'll make a PO to the customer supplier requesting. So every time for example, the contract can be of 10,000 numbers for the whole year. So whenever the customer needs item, he'll raise a sales order PO. From his side is a purchase order. He'll raise a purchase order for 10,000 anytime. For example, in current month he needs some 1,000 items, and again in May. In May he needs some another 1,000 items. So like that he can split the 10,000 quantity into any number of purchase order or sales orders. So that's a contract. Till the 10,000 kg is a reference, he can make the PO, or from our side sales order, from the sales side sales order. So he can raise any number of POs till the 10,000 number is satisfied or reference fully during the purchase process. It will not have any particular schedule length. Whenever he needs item, he can raise a PO and get the item. But scheduling is another one is scheduling agreement. It's also long-term agreement with the customer. But here we'll get the particular schedule lengths. Out of 10,000, he will specify the schedule lengths also. According to the production date, he will specify the date also. For example, in May 25th, on May 25th, he needs some 1,000 item. And again in the June, he needs another. So June, he needs another item. So in June 25, in June again, he needs some 1,000 items. So it will be a date also. On 20th of June, he needs some 100 item or 1,000 item. So it will be a particular schedule length. Schedule agreement will have a particular schedule length. On which day the item should be shipped to the customer, we have particular schedule lengths. So that's a scheduling agreement. So contract will not get any schedule lengths. Schedule agreement will get the schedule length, delivery dates, particular delivery dates. Okay. And so these are the different transactions. And this will be done as a end user. In the end user from the client side, they will doing all these transactions. But as a consultant, we have to configure all these transactions. We have to configure the whole process for using the configuration part. For example, when you raise the inquiry or sales order, we'll get a number of we'll get a document number. So once you raise the sales order, we finish the sales order, we'll get a document number. So the document number can be configured through the document types. The sales documents can be configured through document types. So like making the number ranges, making the number for the document, the sales order, making field settings. Field setting means making the fields mandatory or optional field. Making the field mandatory or optional field settings. So that's also part of the configuration part. And we have the settings for the documents can be done through document. So I'll show you. We'll see in the detail later when you go to the practice part. We'll go through this concept once again. So document to configure the transaction, as a consultant to configure the transaction, we'll use the document types. And also the configuration can be done with item categories and schedule line categories. So item categories will basically control the item details in the documents, and schedule line category will make the scheduling, like the delivery schedule will be done through schedule line categories. And our copy control means we can copy the inquiry into quotation. So we'll make an inquiry and we will send the quotation. For the quotation, again, need not enter the details again and again. We'll copy from the inquiry. And for the sales order, you can copy from the quotation. Delivery can be copied from the sales order, and billing can be done copy from the delivery. Like that, we copy one document, another document. The configuration done by copy control. All this copying the transaction done through copy control. Okay, these are some of the transactions. And if you go for some more things in the SAP SD module, S4HANA or SD, ECC, anything, we have some basic functions. So the something called basic functions that will contain all these transactions, all these functionalities. We have the pricing concept. So you had how to price how to make price for the selling items, so sales items will pricing. So making the basic price, making the discount, making the tax percentages, or making the freight charges are done through pricing model. So in the sales process, we'll get a lot of pricing concept will be there. So we'll do the pricing part. Then the free goods. So free good means when we sell the item to the customer, we can give some free goods to him based on the festival season. We can have free goods. Like if he buys 10 items from us, if the customer buys 10 items, we'll give 1 item free. If he buys 10 items, we'll give 1 item free. That's the free goods. There are two scenarios in that. One is inclusive and exclusive. In the free goods, we got two things: inclusive and exclusive. So there are two things: inclusive and exclusive. Inclusive means like if you buy 10 items, we'll give him 10 items only, but 1 item will be without cost. It will be free item. If you buy 10 items, we'll give him 10 items only, but 1 item will be free. That will not be billed. Exclusive means we'll give selling 10 items and 1 item will be free. Total 11 items, 10 will be charged and 1 will be free. That's the exclusive. That's a free good configuration. So all of you
can you explain? Can you explain once again this?
So the free good means, so during the festival season, if you buy 10 items, we'll give you 1 item free. If you buy 10 items, we'll give 1 item free. Sales order is for 10 items. Sales SY is for 10 items. We'll give 1 item free item. 1 item will be free goods. It will be free good. Okay. So in the inclusive means he will buy 10. He will order 10 items. We will also send him 10 items, but 1 item will be free. We'll charge only for 9 items. 1 item will be free of cost. That's inclusive. Okay. Are you able to follow?
Yes.
So
inclusive means 9 items will be charged and 10 items will be free.
Yeah. In the exclusive, we'll send in 11 items. 10 items will charge, 1 item will free. We will send in 10 items, so 11 items. 10 will be charged, 1 item will be free. 11th item will be free of goods, free of price, free goods.
In inclusive, can we give some other material? Like for example,
no, inclusive you can't give. Even the exclusive you can give that. Inclusive, it will be the same item. We can't replace the item. The exclusive we can give us one more item free, but the inclusive we can't give a supplement replacement item. It will be only the extra item will be given to the supplier customer. We can't replace the item.
So in our practical session, we will see this example. Yes.
Actually, our curriculum is including only the advanced topics. But once we finish the advanced topic, we can go through one more time. So we'll go. Okay. Obviously, one time we'll go through that. but we'll mostly concentrating on this advanced topics only. But then we'll go through this also. We'll just initially, so once you make the infrastructure and the transaction, we'll go through this one. We'll go through that. Okay, we can revise that. We can revise all these functionalities. So all of you are aware of this, all these things, free goods. Have you done in your working? Have you done this? Gone through these things, free goods, this and all? Have you gone through in your experience?
Yeah, Shekhar. Yeah.
All of you have gone through this one. All of you have gone through this all.
Yeah, almost in one of the other project we have gone through this.
Okay. So maybe during our practice we can just go through this, like we just go through that. No, we'll not go deep into that. We'll just refresh your knowledge. So that's free goods. And next, material determination. So material determination is again, it's a part of the promotional things like during the festival season. So we have the one item is FG100. This without packaging, without any gift wrapping. So during the festival season, we can tell the customer that when he wants this FG1000 item, we can tell him that another item is there. There's a special item is there. This one like so same item. One more. It is gift wrapped. So this is the main item he's ordering. During the festival season, we can send as a gifted item. It's like a gift pack. We can tell them that. So when he buys item, he can instead of this item, we can replace it with the gift packed item. That's a material determination. We can replace one item with another item during the festival season. For example, gift wrapped item. That's a material determination. Okay. So any doubt in that? Are you able to follow this material determination?
Yeah, Shekhar.
Okay. So basically, we replace one item with another item through material determination. And product proposal means like this item, we call it item proposal also. So that is so the particular customer always buys the same set of items every time. So every sales order. So every sales order need not fill the items one by one in the sales order. We'll give a list of items. We'll store in the product proposal document. Whenever make a sales order for that customer, just will take from the already existing list. So you need to enter again and again in the sales order, fill the line items. We'll just take the product proposal, item proposal document. It'll populate all the items in the sales order. So Nina type, for example, each sales order 100 items. Nina type again all the 100 items. They will take from the there's an option in the production sales order to get that item proposal document that will automatically populate all the items in the sales order. That's the product proposal.
Which
And
is recommended order.
Recommended order, yeah.
So whenever user is placing the order, so system will populate these are the materials you are
usually ordered by him. Order, yeah. So there's no need to fill again all the details in the line items. That's the product proposal. So cross-selling means to increase the sales volume. To increase the sales volume, we'll propose more item to him. For example, he buys the pencil. He ordered for pencil. So we'll propose to him that we are having the eraser also. We have the eraser also, and we have the what else can be the eraser? Maybe the whiteboard, something like that. So during when he ordered pencil, we propose him that we are having the other item also related to the pencil. So that will increase the sales volume for the customer as well as supplier. That's a cross-selling. We'll propose more item with the default item. That's a cross-selling. So when he orders pencil, we'll propose eraser also. We'll propose the whiteboard also. Like that, so we have the cross-selling. And inclusion and exclusion. So inclusion means inclusion means we'll make a list of inclusion. So that will propose only the item the particular supplier customer can buy. There's a customer, he's not a regular customer, he's not a regular customer. So in the listing, what we'll do, which are document he can buy. I will restrict the customer to buy only the items which I am proposing to him. So he cannot order any item for the particular customer, for one customer, his name is, his code is CS1000. For the customer, I will propose only some particular items. So I will not sell all the items to him. I will propose only some particular items to the customer because he is not a regular customer and his sales volume very less. So I limit the item to the customer. So he can order only some particular items. So I will order some. I will mention 5 items. Only those 5 items he can buy. That's a listing. Okay. Exclusion means we'll exclude some items. Particular item he cannot buy. The listing will include the item which he can buy. The exclusion will make the item he cannot buy. That's inclusion, exclusion. So inclusion will include the items which he can buy. Exclusion, he cannot buy particular item from the supplier side. That's the inclusion. That's the exclusion. Inclusion will include item which he can buy. Exclusion will enter the item which he cannot buy from the supplier. So are you able to this one? Are you able to understand this one? Inclusion, exclusion?
Yes, speaker.
Okay. So
This
these
is
are
generally used in FMCG industry.
yeah, correct. Yeah. So there will
Because in supermarkets, some materials are mandatory. Some for wholesalers, some materials are different.
yeah. So in that case, we'll do the. So all these things can be used for all the business process. All these things, different scenarios, they are used in the business processes. So then we have account assignment. So to make the integration between FI and SC model, we have the account assignment. So that's a separate topic in the account management with the finance model. So all your sales, all your billing. So when you go to the daily, so till send account in the account. So whenever what are doing in the sales model, it will affect in the finance model. But these things will not affect the finance. These things will not affect the finance. Daily will affect the stock. It will affect the stock and stock value. And main thing is billing. So billing is the accounting document where that will connect the SD model with the finance model. That's done through account assignment. So in SAP, in a finance model, we have the general ledger accounts, GLR general ledger accounts. In finance, we have general ledger. So those there will be general ledger account will be there. General ledger account will be there. So that is connected to the SD model. The integration between SD and MM model is SD and finance model, then mostly to the general ledger accounts. So that is done by this account assignment. Okay, that's account assignment. So whenever making billing, it will post accounting documents. So that's credit and debit will be there. So customer will be debited, and bank or cash will be credited. So that's an account assignment concept is there through the general ledger accounts. So that's a part of the configuration. Then partner determination. So there's partner. I know. I think any idea what is partner determination? Any of you? What's partner determination? Any of you have any idea?
The partner determination basically even in the order or in the SAP document, right? So
Yeah.
sales document, the means bill to party, sold to party, or or vendor partner. So we need to determine based on the partner determination.
Yeah. So basically, concept is the
Even in master data also.
Yeah, we can link the partner. The master bar and the BIP master, we can link the partner. Yeah. The aim of the partner determination is, so I have a customer. He is located in Mumbai. He's in Mumbai. And he has different branches all over India. So he has Pune. He has one more office. Pune he is having, and again Delhi also he having an office. So in this case, what will happen? So the purchase order from the customer can come from the Mumbai branch. From the Mumbai branch, they can send the purchase order to the supplier. So that is the order. We can call as ordering address. This you can call as OA or ordering address. OA or ordering address. Ordering address. So the sales purchase order will come from the Mumbai location from the customer side, and he'll tell the supplier to send the item not to Mumbai. So Mumbai is another having branch or factory. He'll tell the supplier to send the item to Pune office or Pune factory. So this can call us. So we have the one option, good supplier. It's a good supplier. Sorry, it's in the M. So you can call us shipping party. This is a shipping party. This one is partner determination, partner function, shipping party. This ordering address, this is a shipping party. or not ordinary, you can call us sold party. Call us sold party. That is the part of the MO model. Sold party. So the order will come from the Mumbai office as sold party. The address will be in the sold Mumbai address. And when we send the shipment to the customer, it will be Pune address. Pune is factory. That is shipping. That's called shipping party. And bill will send to the headquarters in Delhi. So we'll send the bill to the bill to party. We can call it bill to party. So bill will go to Delhi office. So say the customer master data will say in one master data, one particular customer's data, we'll have all these partner functions: sold to party, shipping party, bill to party. One more thing is the payment can be done by again the Mumbai office. Payment can be done by Mumbai office. That will be pay. That will be pay. Right, pay. Yeah, this is the 4 partner functions usually used. So same customer, his code is generally one code is the customer code is there. He will order the item. The order will come from Mumbai office, and the shipment will be done to Pune factory, and bill will be sent to Delhi office, and payment will be done by Mumbai office. So this is called partner determination. So any doubt in this? Any question in this one? Any clarification? Are you able to follow this particular topic, partner determination?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that's one more thing. And output control. So when you make the sales order, should be sent to the customer through delivery or billing, should be sent to the customer through mail or print output. So that's called that is output control. Then to manage message control through mail or output, we can send through mail or print, we can send the output to the customer. This output control. In the SAP, SD model, generally ECC, we call the output control. In S4HANA, it is called BRF, Business Rule Framework Plus. That is totally different from the ECC. It is called BRF Plus in the S4HANA. So we are going to see in the coming classes this advanced topic, BRF Plus. So now in the ECC, in the system, S4HANA, both are available. ECC system also available, and this S4HANA is available. We'll see both things. And one more thing, availability check. So when the customer gives the order, if the item is not available, so once the sales order raised, the system will check for the stock availability for a particular sales order. If it is available, we can make the delivery document. If it's not available, we go for availability check. So through that, we can find out if the item is not available today, when the product will be available in the coming days. That will inform the customer, and we can inform the customer that the item is not available now, will be available after 1 week or 10 days like that. Or we can replace, we can take from another plant and transfer the customer. So there are lot of options in the availability check. In the ECC, it was availability check. In the S4HANA, we are calling as advanced available to promise. ATP means available to promise. ATP means available to promise. Available to promise. Available to promise. So this when the world will call us ATP, available to promise. In the S4HANA, we call it AATP, advanced available to promise. So that's a new thing in the S4HANA. The whole setup will change. It is linked with the BOP also. BOP means back order processing. BOP means back order processing. Back order processing. Processing. So the spelling. So this is the so in S4, we'll see the S4HANA availability check. ATP in S4HANA. And credit management. So credit management is to control the customer by credit management. Like he will check his capability and credit limit for him. He cannot buy 10 lakh, more than 10 lakh rupees worth of item from us, because he is not able, will not be able to pay back. So we restrict the customer to credit management. In the S4, in ECC, it was credit management was under SD model, sales and distribution model. But in S4HANA, we are with FSCM, Finance Supply Chain Management. Finance Supply Chain Management. So in S4HANA, we are not having the credit management from the SD model. We are having the credit management from the FSCM model. Okay. So this comes under the advanced topics in S4HANA, BRF plus, AATP, and FSCM. And returns management is also a new thing in the S4HANA ARM, Advanced Return Payment Management. The old one will not work now. It will only in S4HANA ARM will be used now, Advanced Return Management. It is part of the S4HANA product now. Return management basically, so when the customer returns item, or if it damaged a returns item, how to manage the return process. So in S4HANA, we are getting this option, Advanced Return Management, ARM. And another one is billing, we had the rebate processing in the ECC. In S4HANA, we call it settlement. The rebate processing in ECC, now it is changed into settlement in the S4HANA system. Okay, this is some of the transactions used in the SD model. Okay, and also intercompany sales between companies. In the company, if you are having a company, I told the example Reliance, there are so many companies, so we can transfer item. We can sell the item between companies, between company codes, different company codes. Intercompany, within a company code, we can transfer. We can sell item to the another plant. So I have a plant in Mumbai. It's head office in Mumbai. They are so Pune and Delhi. They are having the factories. For one, so items can be ordered from one plant to another plant, so intra-company sales. There's a between plant, we can sell item between plants. And third-party sales means that once you give the sales order, the item will be sold by the supplier, another supplier. In the same sales order, we can tell the supplier to sell the item to customer from another place. That is third-party sale. So intercompany, between company code, within the company, you can send the sell the items, and intra-company between plants, and third party with the third party supplier to the customer. So these are the things we can normally use in the sales model. And one more thing in the sales order, one more thing was in the rush order, cash order. In the sales order, we have rush and sales order, rush and cash order, rush and cash order. So that means so that will be done immediately for emergency things. When you make the sales order, immediately we can send the item will be sent without making delivery documents. Item will be sent to the customer through cash rush order. The cash order also like that only. The difference is the cash rush order only shipment will be done to the customer immediately. Cash can be done later. The billing, the payment can be done later. The cash order will happen. The payment as well as the delivery will happen at the same time. This is a cash order. It's a part of the sales order process. Rush order and cash order. Okay. So any question on all these topics? All these things. Did you have any questions? Okay, shall we proceed further?
So, Sri Sekhar.
Yes.
So, yeah. So actually, I just want to know, means what is the difference between ECC system and the S4HANA system? Why? Because we all know this, everything is available in ECC system.
Correct. Yeah.
So what are the things which are merged in S4HANA, and what are the new functionalities which are implemented in S4HANA? So can you please summarize that thing difference between?
Actually, yesterday I was points. Yeah, actually yesterday I was showing one thing. You know, the difference between the. One second, let me open this one. So I told about some. It's a generally the difference between ECC and S4HANA. I told about that yesterday. Like we have the business, for example, business partner. We are SD models with business partner. It's a major difference between the ECC and the S4HANA. The whole setup is changed now. The customer creation, customer master data completely changed the S4HANA. That's one thing. So BP master different from the S4HANA and BP. And these all things are advanced topics in the, as far as SD is concerned, sales and distribution concerned, these are advanced topics in the S4HANA. So in the credit, this credit management not used, it cannot be in the ECC, what you are doing credit management, that cannot be done with the S4HANA. We can do only with the FSCM, finance supply chain management. Like how to
come under finance team or finance module or SD module?
So that also like a part of integration with the SD and the finance module. Yeah, they are also involved, and the SD employee also involved here.
So one is a business partner, you are saying the difference.
One is the business partner, another one is this credit management, and so output control we are in BRF, the business rule framework, So that SD also is coming there. Yeah, the availability check is we have the AATP now in the S4HANA, not a regular availability check, we are going the AATP, and together with the Fiori app. The Fiori app, we have the BOP, backend processing. They are together, they are done in the Fiori model now, Fiori web browser now.
So 4 to 5 functionalities which are advanced.
They are advanced, yeah. So mostly, it's actually, as I told yesterday, so we have the almost 80%, taken from the ECC only. You can see that 80% settings are taken from the ECC only. So without ECC, you can't learn S4HANA. If you want to know or learn or do implementation S4HANA, without ECC it is not possible. If we haven't completely gone to S4HANA, we are still using the ECC settings also. Okay, so some of them change manually. Basically, we hope that by 2025, when the SAP plans for complete S4HANA 25, so that is they maybe make the merger and make the complete S4HANA without the background of the ECC. Okay, so these are some advanced things in the S4HANA. Return management also, we have the advanced now in the S4HANA with advanced return management. And rebate processing, what are the earlier some drawbacks were in the rebate processing in the SD ECC. Now they are replaced with settlement process, the rebate processing. So these are some major changes. These are some major changes as far as SD is concerned. These are some major changes, and also beep master. This is another major thing. Beep master, supply customer master. Okay.
Shekhar, I have one question. Regarding availability check.
Okay.
In ECC, we have availability check in checking group and based on plant, right, at plant level. So in S4HANA, this is being replaced by this AATP, or any new features were added to the existing functionality?
Yeah, new features added. We can do it through Fiori app now. We can do the backend processing and all through Fiori app now.
So the functionality will remain same, like.
Yes, functionality same. Settings. Yes, settings are same. Some additional settings.
Checking group.
Yeah, some old are there and additional settings are there. Additional concept and additional settings are there.
What I heard is GATP is also been covered in global availability to promise in S4HANA.
But in this particular in this training we are having this one only, AATP and BOP.
GATP will not be covered in these sessions.
So we are not having the curriculum. We are not having that. You can see the curriculum here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So we are getting that. So AATP and BOP. Okay. So we'll go through all these things one by one practice sessions. So maybe you can go before starting with the active and the advanced topic. We can go through these things but slowly. We'll go a little faster about all these things. Just a review for like refresh your memory. Then we'll go for advanced topics when you do the practice sessions. Okay, so this is happening. The process used in the SAP SD model, usually by all the companies. So now for our practice purpose, we got to start with the infrastructure. So as I already told, this structure you got to make this structure in the system, in the server. You can make this structure. So based on the structure only, you can make the transactions. Without this structure, we cannot make any transactions. In the implementation or training purpose also, without a structure, you can't make any functionality. Use the functionality. So first, you got to do the structure. Okay. So this is what is the infrastructure. What is infrastructure? So we got two things, definition assignment. In the infrastructure, we got to do definition assignment. So we are going to see that now. After we are going to see that. So there are different, for each module wise, in the definition assignment, different modules are there. Different modules, in the infrastructure, we got different modules. We have the finance, accounting, controlling, logistics general, sales and distribution. So this, for SD practice, for the sales practice, we need all these units. We got to create all these units. We got the company, command code, credit control area. So like that, we got to make the structure. So the two things are, first we'll define all these units first step. Then we'll do the assignment. We'll make the link between them in the assignment part. So first we'll define all these units in the server. Then in the assignment, we'll make the link between all these things. One way we'll make the link between all these organization units. Okay, so already know that during the implementation, as a SD consultant, you have to do only these things. As a SD consultant, you have to create only these things. But in our practice session, but for doing the transaction, these are mandatory. Without communication, you cannot have the sales process. So actually, they are part of the finance accounting. This communication is part of the finance accounting. In the real time, already know the real time done by the finance consultant. This can be created by finance consultant, and control will be done by the controlling consultant. But our practice purpose, we need this. Without this, we cannot do any sales activities. So in our practice session, in the training session, we have to create these units also. For practice purpose, to do the sales practice, we have to create these units in the other modules also. So controlling area and plan location division in the logistics general part. And under sales and distribution, we have to create all these units. And material management make the storage location. And we get the shipping point also. First, so you got to, for our practice purpose, we got to create all these units in the system. Okay, so now we are going to do this practice session now. First we'll do the definition, then the assignment. First we'll do the definition, then second is the assignment. Okay. So now what you can do is now, so do you know how to log into, if you got the login IDs, so anybody wants to know how to, Salar, how to log into the system?
Yes. No, if you could demonstrate once, it will be better.
Okay, actually, you'll get a server link or a remote server link. How we got that link?
Shekhar, I'd done it. Actually, I have the SAP GUI pad on my laptop, so I just added that the server and details which are provided on that link.
Okay.
And it's working. I tried to log and it's working there.
Okay. So others, so one of you can share the screen, and you can I can guide you how to do that. So others also can follow the same thing. So who are not installed the server, the server link, you can share the screen. We'll guide you how to do that. So others also can follow the same thing.
But can you share? I've done it. It's working.
Yeah, then you can show them how to do that.
1 minute. Let me share the screen.
Okay.
Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So others can follow. So whatever he's showing, you can follow this one.
Okay, connection details. Okay.
So others can follow, do the same thing. Others use log into connection and you can see follow these things. So others are you to follow others?
Yeah, new item. But this will work who already have the login pad.
Okay, so then wait 1 second. So others have you installed a GUI pack?
So anyone who don't have the login pad, I think everyone has. Most of them using the TCS laptop.
I don't have.
No.
Okay. Then please wait. We'll tell them to install the file first.
Client ID.
But in that case, Saeed, I believe we need a IS person, right, to install the login pad. If you don't have.
So actually, the link we got from that link you can download that package and install that like this. So this is how to do that. The GUI you got to extract.
From here you can download.
Yeah, but after installing, it was asking for the admin login details.
Exactly.
Like,
so you have to connect. You have to raise the incident to the IS team, your local IS team, and ask them to help or in this one.
Yeah. Sure.
And you can provide the size approval.
Okay, sure.
Ashish, what should be the SAP router string?
No. Just next. Yeah, next.
You can finish that. No need further. You can
Yeah.
just click finish.
Finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Now you can open it. And that in email, user ID and password has provided.
Yeah, so got the screen now. So what about others? Will you get the link and all now, or we have to wait for that?
1 minute. We are 1 minute. We are trying. So can you just application server is 137.136.118.30, right?
1 minute. Let me open that. You can see, and yeah, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah. 136.
Yeah, all the details are there.
This is not working for me. This is Tosif. This is not working for me.
Yeah.
Can you
Uh,
share the screen? We can check.
Do we need
Yeah.
to connect on any Zscaler or something?
Can show the screen? He will guide you.
I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, okay.
If I try to do this, I'm getting this error. It's not
Check
Yeah,
the
even
logon
I'm getting
details.
the same.
Double click and check. 1 minute. 00S4. No. In description, nothing should be written.
It came automatically. When I gave S4H,
Okay,
it came
okay.
automatically.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's just
description should not.
description.
Custom application server.
On 1830 is
What about the Gscaler? Gscaler will be the TCS Gscaler or
No, I'm not connected on any Zscaler. One thing I can try, I've connected TCS proxy. Is stopping it. No, it still doesn't work.
Okay.
There is no Zscaler connected on my system. No VPN.
No, I am not.
No,
also,
VPN is not
I am also
required.
not on VPN.
VPN is not required. You can just log in, and put up the details in login pane, and you can connect.
Once go to variable login and check.
No, that's not.
Put all the data.
Next, yeah.
Next. You are not finished. Detail.
No.
Okay. So what can
You
be
are
done?
not finished the setup. You have to go with the next and then after finish.
That's it. The same thing. That's it.
Next. Finish.
That's
you
it.
don't get the finish option.
Okay.
Oh,
The
in
variable.
variable, variable you will not get. Log on.
Correct.
You cannot log on.
The same error.
What is that error? Partner is not accessible or something?
Not reached.
Connection refused.
So what are others? How many are you having the problem?
Yeah, even I'm not able to log in.
Same issue with me also.
Yeah.
Vinod here.
Okay, so what to do for that one?
What is your SAP login? 750 only, right?
50, huh?
It is latest only.
Yes.
Okay, so what can be done now? Richard, are you there? Richard? So how many are having the connection? How many are not having? So who and all not having the setup? So okay, so sorry, Manoj. So one of you can you show screen and try to install and do that. So all of you download GUI or one all haven't downloaded, you can download and we'll check that. So one of you can share the screen, download that package. We'll do it from the beginning. One more time, we'll check that. So one of you can share.
I think
Shekhar, we can't we can download,
can't.
but to install we need someone from the
Admin.
IS team. We can
Okay,
get.
okay.
See, that is the admin restricted application.
Okay. So what can be done now? Shall I go through that I'll show in my system?
Yes.
Whoever having the system, we can practice that. So others can be doing get the installation done, and maybe tomorrow we can I'll give the time for practice session for initial tomorrow. They can complete the practice and we'll continue further. Is that okay? So whoever I'll show in the system what the interview structure I'll show in the system. So whoever you can it's initial. So the practice session will be like that one. It's like I'll take the theory part. The practice session show in system. You should not practice that time. So once you finish the topic, then you can do the practice. So like that today also I'll show this. I'll show from my system the process. And whoever getting the system installed, they can do the getting the logon. They can do the practice. So others can wait to do tomorrow morning. I'll give the time tomorrow morning. You can do the practice.
Otherwise, offline also we can try do the practice by looking into the recordings.
Yeah, that also. Yeah, you can do that also. Yeah. So you get the system done today with your admin help. You do that, and tomorrow together, all of us, we can do together tomorrow. Okay. So. Okay, no, time 10. Okay. Okay, so shall we go through the system now? We can show that how to do that. Otherwise, Richard. Okay, so I'll show in the system. During the break, I'll check with Richard from ZaranTech. I'll check with what to do about that.
Yeah.
So I'll start with the practice session that I'll do in the system, and during the break, I'll check with them how to do that, how to go from that. Okay, share screen. So are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So once you get the logon, you have to open from here SAP logon. So you got logon. So password you have to find from here. So I already know what is this screen. This is success menu, the end user screen. So later during the process, we'll see all the transaction in Fiori model also. What the transaction showed you here, we'll do in the Fiori app also. So what are things we are doing here, everything else in the Fiori app also. So this is success menu. So we got started with the enterprise structure. Let's go for the SPRO. So this is the IMG screen, implementation guide screen. So these are different modules. And if you go for sales and distribution, all the settings are there. And what are additional things in the IMG screen for the S4HANA SD? So under the finance supply channel management, we have the credit management comes from the FSCM. Credit management comes from here, not from the SD module. It comes from the FSCM, the credit control. And you go for last general. Here we have some more things. We are carrying that. What are things here? One is settlement management. That a rebate done through settlement now in S4HANA. Settlement concept is there. And one more thing was advanced return management. So this is also part of the S4HANA SD module. Advanced return management. One more thing was settlement from the loss general section. Settlement management. Okay, these are the changes in the S4HANA, some of the changes. Okay. So if we are start from the entry structure. So we make a setting, we can make a structure like this one. We can make a structure like this one. Command code link to the all the other units. Yeah, okay. So others who haven't got the installation can check the chat box. Here to turn off the VPN and proxy. Then you try that. You have to click unsafe advanced like that. Click yeah. Please try that now with the VPN switch off and the proxy off. Try to install. So we'll go to the SPRO. We'll start the definition part. So these are things under definition, coming under definition. So already you know as a, yeah. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, I can able to see,
Yes.
but when I am trying to go to SPRO, it is showing me to define the project.
So you are here in the SPRO. Are you telling about the screen?
No,
Yeah.
that screen is not coming. Yeah, project and
Yeah, it's
name.
coming.
Yeah. So you got to click on the SAP reference IMG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. So these are different modules in the configuration of IMG screen. You get the SD here, sales and distribution here. Other modules also middle management, finance, accounting, controlling. So all these modules are here. So we want to base the transition based on the structure. So go for definition. So these are things under the different sections under definition, module wise under definition. So as I already know, as a SC consultant, you have to only these things in the implementation time. But here, but this and that, this things should be considered the company code for the finance details. So the real time will done by the finance consultant, FI consultant. But for our practice, some of things we require mandatorily for our practice session. So we not only our SD part, we have to create some units in the other modules also. For example, company code should be created. Without that, you cannot practice SD module. So like the controlling also. So controlling module also. Without controlling area, you can't practice SD module. So whatever needed for practice session for our training, we'll create those units also in the other modules. Okay, the real time we'll do only SD sales and distribution, but here you can get other units also.
Yeah.
Okay, so start to finance accounting. We got two things, three things we are creating here. Company credit control area, company code. For our practice for the SD model, we have to create these three things: company, credit control area, and company code. Okay. So we'll start with the define company under finance accounting, define company. So already you know the things like these things that you will knowing. This is the details, display to change mode, copy option, delete option. So already you know everything. So select all and we get deselect all the things are there. So we'll make a new company for our practice session, for our training. Go for new entries, click on new entries. Given company identity. It's not a code, it's just identity of the company. So I give the name as TRG. Training purpose, I give TRG. So it's up to 6 characters. You can mention some 6 characters. And next the company name. Like this, I'm giving TRG and I'm giving. This is the company name. So name of the company, sometimes some countries there will be the name of company too also. For the to include the description, make the description under name of company too. So not a mandatory one. So company name you can mention. And other details. So everything is not mandatory. Cities you can make as a mandatory. So I give city as Mumbai. Is Mumbai. Country will get the code from here. So already you know IN. If you don't know, you can take the IN from here. You can go for find option. IN. Okay, so I got type in India, then will come. So IN India. Language key EN English. Currency INR. So we made a company. Company as TRG and Co. Our company TRG and Co. This is details about the address. And click on save button. So if the request is not there, make a new request here. From here, make a new request, create request. So you can enter that. So we made a company. We made a company called TRG and Co. Okay. So we're able to follow this one, everybody. We're able to follow. Already know this thing. I hope everybody knows this thing. So adults follow adults.
Yeah.
Yes. So Shekhar, is this node shared by everyone? I mean, when you are doing it, it shows log. So we'll be able to do it one by one. I think it's the same server.
Yeah. So initially don't practice. First see what I am doing, and after that I'll give the time for practice for from your side.
That would be good.
Yeah, first I'll do from my system. Don't do practice now. Don't do the practice now. See what I'm doing here. After that I'll give time for you to practice.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Welcome. So what we'll do first we'll finish the definition part. Then we'll give time for practice.
Okay.
So next one is credit control. Next one is credit control area. So here go for new entries again. So give some code. So I'm giving TRG C. It's a 4-character code. Currency. And these things will later when I come for credit management topic, I'll explain these fields here. We'll just create now. So later when I do the credit management, I'll come here and explain some of the fields here. So this is limited the credit limit and update is there. So during the credit management topic, I'll come here and explain all these fields. Just now, for now, just save that. So we made a credit control area called TRGC. So you can give the description name also. I can make the name there. So we made a credit control area called TRGC. So next one is company code. So here there are two things. One is the copy and another is the edit company code data. So I already know that. Already know that we have demo company from SAP. So we can. When we make a new company code, it contains a lot of finance settings like general ledgers. A lot of GL accounts are there. So as a SD consultant, we don't know how to make the GL entries and all, GL accounts and all. Finance detail we don't know because we are basically SD consultant. So in this part, I already know that SAP has a demo company. So SAP gives demo company for all this purpose only. You can copy all the basically general ledger accounts and all the chart of account details and all from the demo company. And you can copy from the demo company. You can copy all the settings from the demo company, and later you can edit the data settings according to client requirement. So here we have, because we are the SD consultant, we don't know about the finance module. We'll go for the copy option. Copy from demo company code. Then we edit the data, and during the transaction also we can edit the settings according to the client requirement. So why is this option given? To basically copy the settings from the standard or demo company code. Okay, so first we'll go for a copy, first option. You can either double click or click on choose button. This is a copy the screen. So yeah, so many things are there. So later I'll explain this part. Now I'll go for a copy option. This is a copy organizational object. Copy organizational object. Click on that one. From company code, you can take this 001. There are some model company, demo companies. 001 is there. And some more things, some more model companies. So 1710 is there. 1710. This is a 1710. 1000 also there. In this server, yeah, 1000 is not there. Some company 1000 there. Some server 1000 will not be there. So we can take this one. We can 007. This is SAP INC. You can take this one. 007. So anything you can take. Either you can 007 or you can 1710 or 1000. So you can go for that. So I take it 007 from 007. So 007 is a model company. It's a model company from SAP for copying purpose. They are given only for this copying purpose only. So you can copy from the standard company code, demo company code. To company code. So the 4 character. So in TRG, I'm giving only TRG. So to 4 character, I'm giving only TRG. First one we get was company. It's a company code. Company was having 6 characters. Company code is only 4 character. So I'm getting only 3 character TRG. I give the company code TRG. Enter. So it is asking whether you want to copy the GL account from the 1 to TRG company code.
Yes, yes.
So click yes here. Click yes here. And it's asking because we copy the 1. So later part we have assignment part. Later assignment part. So in that we'll assign the company code to controlling area. Later part we'll assign the company code to controlling area. Here when I copy the company code from 1, it's already assigned to another controlling area from the model company. So in this case, click yes here. Then you have to delete that constraint. Then you have to make the company code. So when I practice, I'll explain this part again. Click no here. So do you want to copy the assignment controlling area? Don't click yes, click no here. So that the command code will be new one, not assigned already existing controlling area. So click no here. And this original currency again USD. The original currency US dollar. The 777 command code based on US dollar. Whether you want to change INR, Indian currency. So click yes here. Currency INR, currency INR. Our currency is INR. Now you enter. So again, now here keep on entering. You'll be copying all the settings. So keep on entering. Click yes here. It will take some time to copy the tables. Enter again. So basically what you do is copying the number and just create tables and all from the demo company. So I can click yes. So keep on entering. You see it's the same screen is coming again, but keep on entering, entry will be saved, copied. So copied. So common data, tables, and the number is just copied from 1 to TRG. So now come back. So next you get some data in the base that model company copied into the TRG company code. But because the company code was in US dollar, US location, some data are in the US data, you can change that. So click on edit company code data. You want to edit the data from the copied company code. So edit company code data. You can find TRG. So log country is coming. So log country is coming. You can go for the SM tool. I think you know that SM tool is a delete log countries. You can create new session here. So SM tool is the log countries deletion. SM tool. Sorry. Okay, so you have to go for the search option. So that's no luck. Huh?
No, remove the user.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So it's the lock and disorder. So I'll keep the screen open. So come to IMG. So go for edit option. Same thing. So go for edit company code data. So you can go for position to find TRG company code. Position. TRG was my company code. So you say the name is SAP INC. Change this to your company code. So then change these details. This Mumbai. And this is country's IN. Because copied the triple company is having the details from the base company, that's a source company. You change this to our details, save this one. So you copied the company code as well as edited the company code data. Okay, this is finished. Then go back, go back. So close this one. And here this and all not needed. For our SD practice, sales and distribution practice, we don't need all these things. We need only these things in the finance accounting. Okay, no need for these three other things. You can close finance accounting. So definition part under finance accounting, three things for SD: company, credit control area, and company code. Okay, so you can close finance accounting.
Shekhar, that pop-up has come up. For which that will come, that copy all the setup for credit control area or company code?
Company code.
Yeah, copy option, huh? Which one are telling? I am not getting.
No, you done when you done earlier, right?
Copy
showing that you copy all the stuff.
Right? Yeah, this one. Yeah. This one. Under finance accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Here the first option, copy, delete, check company. This one. Are you telling about this one? This one?
Yeah. So from here, you need to go in the change mode, right?
No, here, not here.
No.
Come to this screen, then go for change mode. This one, edit company code data.
No, Ashish, sorry. Ashish, first double click on copy, delete, check. You will get a pop-up.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay,
then complete that. And when you want to edit, give personalized name, go to edit and edit your company code.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Correct, yeah.
For credit control, nothing will come. It is just a text.
Yeah, that's text to get managed. Setting also later. When I go to credit manager, I explain that each field I explain later.
Yeah.
So you can close finance accounting. So we need a controlling area also. So in the real time, it's done by the controlling consultant, FSU consultant.
For costing.
But, for controlling, we need a costing purpose. We need a controlling area. For SD module also linked with the controlling module. So it's a mandatory thing. For SD practice, we need a controlling area also. In the real time, it's done by the controlling consultant. But here for our practice, we have to create by ourselves. So maintain controlling area. So basically controlling area is, you can see the documentation. If you want to know more details, go for documentation. What is controlling area? You can see all the explanation for controlling area. So when you practice, you can go through this documentation also to know about the controlling area. Basically control the costing. Basically controlling area needed for the costing purpose. So basically for costing. Basically costing is used, costing. So like your material cost, your labor cost, calculated costing only. So for that only we need that controlling area. So this has a link with the finance module. Sorry, SD module. So we have to create the controlling area. So maintain controlling area. So here, no need to copy. So we'll copy only the company code and the plant also copy. So other things no need to copy. So that you can create the controlling area by clicking maintain controlling area. So here, under controlling section, maintain controlling area. Here also maintain controlling area. No need to copy. Directly maintain controlling area. You will get a window like this one. Click enter, press enter. So click new entries. Again, new entries for the controlling area. You control area code. So this code should be named same as company code. You get the option here, control area equal to company code. There are different scenarios of that. We are not bothering about it. We need a simple configuration only. So control area should be the same as company code. So I gave company code TRG. Same thing should be maintained here also. Don't give any other name. Should give the company code same thing as controlling area. And some name for the controlling area. Like this. You need some name for the controlling. Yeah.
I think if you click on CO area equal to company code, all the data will default.
Yeah, that
give the
can,
company code. Yeah.
Yeah, that can be done. Other we can go for each. Can go for
Yes,
like this
yes.
one. Yeah. You can go for this one. Controlling area equals company code. Take the option controlling area same as company code. So in the finance business scenario, so they can for cross company code. One more concept, cross company code, cost accounting. But we are not bothering about it. We are taking only this option. This is a simple process. This is another finance scenario. We are not taking that into for a practice session. We're taking same as company code option. Okay, so some setting inside. We got change the setting for this option. That's done by the finance controlling consultant during the implementation. If needed, according to client requirement, they can go for this option or that option. But for us, we'll take first option only. Controlling area same as company code. It is basically it is a simple process involved in the SD process, SD functionality. And this currency type take here. Take 10. 10 is actually company code currency. So when you're taking this cross company, if you're taking as the same company code, you'll get a currency type as company code currency. This is again the part of the finance accounting concept. So they're using the different currency type. For example, if you change this to some other thing, change cross company code cost accounting, then you can see different currency type here. You get different currency type. These are the currency type for the cross company code cost accounting. Okay, so these are things just for finance account is maintained. So for our purpose, it is the same company code and take the currency type 10. 10 is company code currency. So the currency can be maintained at company code level or controlling area level. There are different options in the finance model. For our practice, we need only company code currency. So take that one. So once you take that one, automatically this setting will be taken and populated. It will get populated. Currency is populated and chart of account. Chart of account nothing but a list of GL accounts. As I told earlier, we got general ledger accounts. We got general ledger accounts. So chart of account, CY means chart of accounts. CY means chart of accounts. So all the finance related GL accounts will be stored in chart of accounts. The part is basically accounting concept. Chart of accounts. Chart of accounts. So all your GL accounts are stored in the chart of accounts. So each chart will have one name. So for our in my company, I got the chart of accounts CANA. Chart of accounts or some actually it's done by some other consultant. So Kana is done here. Kana is for it's a list of GL accounts. Basically, it's a list of GL accounts. You can see the list of GL chart of accounts here. These are different chart of accounts. Standard system as well gateway students, other students. So all contain GL accounts. Contain the list of general ledger accounts. General ledger account means when the accounting happens, accounting transaction happens, basically the journal entry, you can call it journal entry or JE, it will contain the posting to chart of GL accounts. So GL accounts are maintained in the chart of accounts. Okay, so finance concept, save this one. Press enter again. Enter again. So we made a controlling area. So come back now, can close this one, come back. So my community TRG. If you want to know the details again, double click on this one. You'll get the TRG, the details again. So come back. So one more time, save this one. Enter again. So we made a controlling area. So we made company code, credit control area, and next one is controlling area. Okay. So can close this one. Next one is logistics general. Here will make the plant. The factory or plant will be made from the logistics general. So here plant. So we have to create here plant copy the company. So here also we need to copy. We'll copy the plant because again some settings are related to the plant creation. So that also can be copied from the demo company because we are not from metal management module or some of the details we don't know. As a SD concept, some of the basic settings we don't know. So we'll copy the plant also from the demo plant. So first define plant, then copy plant. So during this copying and all, don't change the order. For if you take company code copying, when you come here, first copy, then edit. First copy, then edit. Same thing in the plant creation, first define plant, then copy. So don't change the order, it will give us an error message later. So when I copy company code, first copy, then edit. We'll make the plant, first define plant, then copy the plant. Don't change the order, it will create the error messages later during the process. So under last general, we create a plan, define plan. First is a define plan. So click here. Go for new entries again. Click on new entries. So given plan name, code, again some 4-character code. So I'm giving TRGP, and some name for the plant like this. Okay, then the static. So here we are this address field. So when I go for save option, it will ask for the address. That in the and the address it will be populated here. It will come automatically from the address. And here the county code, city code. It's not country, it's a county. Not country, it's a county. So it's only for European and US countries. For US and European countries, we are having the county code, city code. So their tax will be determined based on the county code and city code. For Indian localization, no need. Don't enter anything in the county code, city code for India localization. Only FATI calendar is mandatory. So FATI calendar maintain take IN. IN is Indian calendar. Basically, this calendar will contain the holiday list. It will contain all the holiday list for the Indian location. So IN India. So now enter. Now when you click save button, ask for address. When you click save button, ask for address. Otherwise, you can go for address from here also. So click save button, ask for address. So give the title, some title like company, a name. So like this can some name like plan for TNG for TRG, plan for TRG. So not all these are mandatory here. So this you can mention, these are mandatory. Some postal code, city is Mumbai city. My plan is Mumbai. Country, region, again IN India. So region, there are set of region from SAP standard setup. For India, these are regions created. So Mumbai is Maharashtra. So Maharashtra is 13. That is Maharashtra. If you go Bangalore, Kannada is 10. Like that, we get all the regional codes. So region will take Mumbai, Maharashtra. That is 13. Enter. So again, save this one. So we made a plant like this. This is a plant. This is my plant. And these are address details and vertical side. You want to see the address again, or you want to edit the address, go for this address. You can edit the address details. Okay, so we made a plant. So come back now. Close this one. Next, we copy that also because some settings are related to the plant management. Because we don't everything in the plant the plant settings, we will copy the plant also. So go for copy, delete, check plant. Go for copy, delete, check plant. First option. The same will come like the same screen will come. Copy again. Copy organizational object. From plant, take one of the stem demo plant. So same 001. Some system 001 will not be there. So you can go for. So sometimes it's not show here, but you can still copy that. I'll try that one. My plan was TRGP. What I made the earlier step, same should be given here. TRGP was my plan. I'm copying that. So click yes here because already the plan is there. This message is coming. Click yes here. So enter. So here also keep on entering. Click yes. So this will copy the settings like we have in the MRP details and all copied here. So enter again. So only plant and company code will copy. No need to copy others. Only company code and plant will copy from the demo company, demo database. So copied. So error, you can ignore the errors. No need, no bothers about that one. So you copy the plant from the model plant. So this is over. So we got different revision location also. So why the SAP given the optional location? So your factory can, because of space constraint, you can locate, you can get the plant, your factory in different location also. In the same city, it can be different locations. Because of the space availability, the same factory are getting different locations. So different location of the plant is a mandatory one. So even if you have only one location also, it's a mandatory one. Otherwise later will be the problem. So different location. So again, new entries, click new entries. The plant we could create was TRGP. You can search from here also, that is directly type TRGP. So you can go for here, otherwise you can directly type also. This was a plant we created, TRGP. So location Mumbai. So you can give the location like Mumbai 1, Mumbai 2, like whatever location you need, you can create. Same plant can be created in different locations. The name of the plant also. So I give plan for something like that. So location that you can type in TRGP also. TRGP is the plant code. Press enter. When you press enter, last word address. Press enter, last word address. Address of the location. Here are multiple locations. Each location is defined one by one. So details. So I already there, because once you enter details, if you press backspace in that field, it will show all the previous entries. So you need to type again and again. You can go for backspace and take the existing details. So again, this 13, Maharashtra, enter. So I made a location for Mumbai location. Like that, if one more location you want, again plant, location, and again it will get the address. So save this one. We have only one location, Mumbai location, we have only one location. So I create only one location. You want multiple location, again with the plant, another location, and the name and address. So this is over.
But Shekhar, generally, the plant will be in one location, right?
No, in some scenarios, actually SAP is giving all the possible scenarios globally. So because of the space availability, so the same city, the factory can be different location also. So one location nearby area in the same city, it can be different nearby area with the same name, it can be different area. So because of space availability or because of any operational availability detail, so they can the same plant factory they can make a different place also.
Under one registration.
Under one registration, yeah. So okay, so maybe in the same city, different area, next road or nearby building that comes from another area. So that will define the location of the plant. So actually, SAP is having all the possible scenarios. Okay, so same name we can maintain different place also. According to government, updating the government rule, we can define the same factory under different locations. Because of space availability. So one building is there on a factory, so they don't have enough space, so they can make the same factory in another location, maybe the next building. So next building comes to next street means you can make the location for their plant. So next division. So division is needed for the product distribution. For example, division can be like product based divisions. For electronics item, you have a separate division. Electrical item for selling the electrical item, you have one division. For electronics item, you have one more division. So basically, it's part of the distribution chain for division from the suppliers factory. It can be sent through different customers through different divisions. This is only 2-character code. No need to copy, only the 2-character code defined. So I give TR. The name is code is TR, only 2-character. So name also will give TR. So I made a division called TR. So made a division. So no need to copy. So only plant and common code will copy. Other things will not copy. No need to copy. So we can close this one. This part we can close. Next one, sales and distribution. Sales and distribution. Different sales organization, distribution channels, office and groups. Already saw that in the demo. This one. This structure are going to be company going to be linked with the sales organization, distribution channel, division, and that's called sales area, and link the sales office and sales group with the sales area. So go for the sales organization. So no need to copy, only define, no need to copy. Define sales organization. Click new entries. So this is the sales organization screen. So I give the name is TRSS. My name is my sales organization name is TRGS. So basically, sales organization is required for the sales activities. So each company will have sales organization. That will be basically group of people. They will be handling the different type of products. So maybe you can have more than one sales organization for your company code. So they can be group of people monitoring different type of product or different location of selling. So that's the purpose of the sales organization. Basically to monitor the sales transaction for the company code at the company code level. So gives a name also. TRG. Currency is mandatory. Currency. And these details, other details are not required now. Not required, other details not required now. So this is for the third parties. When we do the third party sale, we use this data here. So now we are no need for now. When we use the third party sale, we use this section here. This also some text here. So that can be copied in the documents. So for practice this is enough. The code and the currency enough. When you press save last address, when you press save last for the address of the sales organization. So again, company and give the name as sales organization. Or you can just type TRGSS. GR is the sales organization name, TRGS. So other details, these are only mandatory, no need for other details. These are mandatory. Country, and this 13. Now enter. So we made a sales organization. You want to see the address again? This address. You can edit, you want to edit the address, you can edit the address here. This is done. So no need to copy. So next is distribution channel. So again, this is like part of the distribution chain, like retail or franchises. They are distribution channels. Click here. So here also define. This is also 2 character. So click new entries. This is also give TR. Name also TR. Save this one. Similar distribution channel. TR for sales organization TRSS. TRGSS. Okay. So distribution channel. No need to copy. So next is sales office. So sales office part of the sales organization. So sales office comes under sales organization. So under sales office, if you are having some 50 people under sales organization, so again they can divide the sales organization to different groups, different sales offices. It can be location wise for each city. In the city, can be different locations. For each location, maintain a sales office. Again to control the sales activities. So sales office cannot control all the activities because so much activity will be there. Sales transaction will be there. So they will divide the organization into different sales offices. So under sales office, we have different sales office. So they will be monitoring particular type of material or particular location of the sales. They will maintain sales office to monitor the sales transaction location wise. So again, maintain sales office. So new entries. Again, some code for this. Same thing again, TRGS. This is also TRGS. Enter. So give the address of the sales office. So name is TRGS. So again the details. Mumbai. So again this 13. Say this one. Simeda. Sales office. So again sales office can be divided into sales group. So again, to divide the sales office, we can divide to sales group. Again, 2 or 3 people will be there under sales group. So they will be part of sales office. So again, to satisfy the sales demands, or because sales office cannot control everything, again they will divide the sales group. So for example, in a city, you have a sales office, and different location sales office can have, and the city can have a sales group. So they'll report to sales office. Sales group will report to sales office. Sales office will report to sales organization. Okay. So maintain sales group. So new entries again. So name. So I'm giving TRG. I'm giving the same TRG and the name also TRG. Save this one. So we made a sales group. So this is done. So that completes the sales and distribution. You can close this one. So next one is material management. Service we don't need. Service material management. So under material management, we get the store location. So again, so the real time will done by the MM consultant. For our practice, without store location, we can't make any sales activities. We can't order or make any item without store location. So this is a mandatory one. Comes from material management. Maintain store location. So this is not needed. Only we need a store location. Each plant should have the store locations. So basically, materials will be kept in the store location under the plant, under the factory. So maintain store location. So give your plant, what you get earlier. Our plant was TRGP. Our plant was GRGP, enter. So because we copied the plant from the triple server, it's already having the standard storage locations. So already we copied the plant from the triple server company plant. So it is already having the details. So you can keep this and continue with that. Or you can delete and create your own storage location. These are standard storage locations. If you want to delete and create new one. Otherwise, you can maintain the same storage locations. But the thing is, this location should have the address, store location address. It should have the store location address. It's not having that. So it's better to remove and make a new store location. So to remove that, I can click on the select all. It's a delete button. Delete. We make a new store location. We'll delete this all the old ones and make a new store. Save this one. Then go for new entries. Now go for new entries. Nothing is there in the plan now. This is a plan. There's no store location. Go for new entries. So look some code. For example, 00001, something can maintain. So here we give the description. For example, raw materials. So we can give the raw material store location. For SD, we don't need actually. It's for purchase. We need a store location. The raw materials. So another one for FG item. So 002 for FG item. So it can be metal type like raw material finished good. Or else different type of metal can be different location. For example, mechanical light will be in 002, electrical light in 003. So according to the client requirement, make your own store location according to the client requirement. So this will be finished good. So 002 will be finished goods. Finished goods. Just valid you can validate. So no need, you can just leave this one. Now you enter. So we have two store locations, but still not completed. You have to give the address for the store locations. So again, the concept here. So you can have factory, but store locations can be different locations. For the same factory, again, because of space availability, so store location can be different location also. For example, if you take the producer raw material, so give the address, select the button which you want with address, select the button and double click on address of store location. Select the button and double click on address of store locations. Now go for new entries again. Give one ID like 0102, give some ID. Can have multiple addresses for same this store location also I can have multiple addresses. First 01, enter, last address of the store location. So I give here again name. So I'm giving TRGP 001. So details. This 13. So I made a store location for 001. So if you don't meet this location, this location for store location, later you'll get the error. When you go for the transfer, you'll get the error message. Your location not maintained. So we can done with 001. For 002 also we do the same thing. Now take second button. Again double click. So again new entries. So another ID, any ID, in the same ID, another ID, any ID. So now the details again, address details. So again, TRGP 002. So other details same. You can different address. When you practice, you can take with different addresses. I'm doing the same thing. You can check with different addresses also. Save this one. So we made it 2 server locations for material management. Under material management, we made 2 server locations. Okay, this is done. So this not data. It's only for material management purchasing model. We don't need this one. So next one, logistics, and we can make a shipping point under logistics execution. So here we make the shipping point. So this is not warehouse. We are not taking for a training. Without our warehouse management, we are going to do that. So under logistics execution, different shipping point. Nothing else needed. Only shipping point should be created here. Actually, for SD, we got to make this also loading point, transport, and planning point also. First, a different shipping point. So shipping point is a place in the factory. Once your FG is produced in the factory, the final place in the factory before transportation is called shipping point. So from the factory, shipping point will be transported to different location through railway station or bus station or a truck or anything. Will be transported from the shipping point. So shipping point is the end point for the from the factory side. That's the end point for the transportation. So different shipping point. So it will be used during the delivery document. So shipping point will be used during the delivery processing. So different shipping point. New entries. So here also all of these are not needed. So shipping point name is TRGH. My shipping point in TRGH. Some name also for that, like TRGP or TRGP. Okay, the factory calendar is mandatory one. Put again as the Indian calendar. So IN is India. So it is not needed. Later when for transportation we can fill this details. Nothing mandatory. Enter. Then you save last address. So give the title. So name again TRGH. Shipping address. Shipping point. And our details again. The region. Save this one. Enter. Will be saved. So you made a shipping point. So can save one more time. This is completed. No need to copy. No need for copy the shipping point. Made a loading point also. So under shipping point will be a loading point. So loading point can be from it will be loaded to the transportations to the delivery. So loading point is a place after shipping point we have loading point. From it loaded to the different locations, different areas of delivery. So made a loading point. Located under the shipping point. Located under shipping point. That is TRGH. My shipping point TRGH. Under the shipping point will be created. The shipping and fishing point will be created. Loading point will be created. So go for new entries. Some loading point code. So I'm giving TRG1. So only 2 characters. So I put some 0. Something I'll maintain loading point 01. So you can mention a responsible person like manager or some name of the person who is responsible for the this loading point. And description also. Some description. Save this one. So this will be used in the delivery process. During the delivery process, this loading shipping point, this loading point will be used. Okay, so one more thing is transportation planning point. The last thing in the definition is transportation planning point. So here, transportation planning point. So go for new entries. So again, give some name. So I'm giving TRGT. So TRGT. Transportation planning point. Some description like transportation point for TRG. So only this character. So it's okay. So I'll give GR. Company code is, you can link the company code here. The company code was TRG. Our company code was TRG. First we get a company code, it was TRG. So it's a TRG. So when you say loss address, so give the address. So that was TRGT. So that's the same. Save this one. Okay, this completes the definition part. This completes the definition part for the SD module configuration. So we're done. Financial coding, controlling here and finally execute, logic execution. Okay, so we have to follow this part. I have to follow everybody. I have to follow these steps. So everybody have to follow.
Yeah.
Okay, any question in this section?
No, not at from my end.
Okay, so all are okay with this process. Are you able to follow? If any question, please give that so that any suggestion, whether I was fast or anything, can suggest so that I can modify my this method also. Were you able to follow everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So have you worked on this this structure earlier and during the practice or during the work? Gone through this?
Long back.
Okay.
Long back.
Okay. So all of us like it's a refreshing one, no? So,
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody have to follow. Do you want me to show one more time? Are you able to follow everybody?
I think we can do from our end. If something we miss, we can get back to you.
Okay. So we are finished the definition part. So do you want to practice now with what are taken now till this you want to practice?
Yes.
How you want to go, whether you want to go to practice within the session or after the session, whatever you suggest.
Okay. So because a lot of some more of you didn't get a server link, so some of them can't practice now. Correct? No, some of them can't because they don't have the server access. They can't practice this now. So what I can do is I finish the assignment part also.
Okay.
Then tomorrow we can do the practice in the class 10 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I can guide you whenever everyone can get your own structure. So I will allow you to practice tomorrow when the class starts. We can do the practice session first. You can do the practice because you have to get to know the system first. Because without that, if you are going further, it'll not be helpful for you. So I'll finish the assignment part today. Now I finish the assignment part also. That tomorrow you can go for your practice sessions. The class only can practice. So any error issues that we can check that during the practice session. And if you want one more, if you want to adults, we want one more time show. So tomorrow morning also show one more time. Then you can do the practice session. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll finish the assignment part also now. So tomorrow together you can practice with the definition assignment together you can practice. Is it fine, everybody?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay, so what are others?
Sekhar, what are you planning? Like how will you distribute the session? How much time for practice and how much time for theoretical session? Because I think we all are experienced people and we all can do practice separately also. So if you feel that these 3 hours are too much and you can take out some time for practice, giving time for practice, that's fine. But if it will delay the theoretical part, then suggest that way so that we can practice at our own pace and our own time.
It's better to practice the class session itself because we can clear the doubts.
That's fine. But it should not impact the theoretical sessions.
It's not about it. I have given the schedule according to the practice session taken into consideration only. So after every session, in each session, I'll first do the theory part through the practice part. You can practice the same thing in the practice session. So in the class itself, we can do the practice also.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. No problem.
Okay, so now I'll do the assignment part also. Tomorrow, together you can practice with the structure. Okay, so we'll finish the assignment part also. Because now lot of you did, many of you not getting the link, others can't practice. So better to do the assignment. Tomorrow we can do the practice together. So next part is assignment. So the illustration next part is assignment part. So go for assignment. So what are made here? Like we made a company code and controlling area made and plan view made. So now we are going to we created here and there somewhere we created plant, somewhere get a location. So now we are make the link between the units we have created. We are going to make the link between the units we created. So in assignment, we're going to make the link. So first is assignment, finance accounting. So here assign company go to company, assign company go to company. So come here, assign company go to company. So here, go for position to find the company code. Our company code was TRG. Enter. Sasit company. First we made a company that had link here. TRG 001. My company was TRG 001. This is one company, and save this one. So whoever did not, couldn't follow the steps taken the definition part, if you I can go through that one more time tomorrow also. If we did the definition part again, we can go through that one more time tomorrow if you are not comfortable. So you can tell me tomorrow whether you want to straight away start the practice or one more time you want to see the structure. Then you can do the practice. So next one is credit control area. Company code to credit control area. So go for company code again. That was TRG. The controlling area was TRGC. Our controlling area was credit control area was TRGC. So TRGC was controlling area, credit control area, TRGC, and save this one. Say enter. So this is done. So we didn't get these things. No need for this one. Next is controlling. So go for controlling. So assign company code to controlling area. Assign company code to controlling area. So enter. So again here, find the controlling area position. Find the controlling area, that is TRG. Enter. Select the button and double click on assignment of company code. To assign the controlling area to company code, select the controlling area button and double click on assignment of company codes. Go for new entries. Give the company code. Our company code is also TRG only. Already we know it's TRG only. So I directly type the TRG. Enter. So I can go for list from here. So save this one. Made a assign the controlling area to company code. That is done. So that is done. Come back, close this one. Next is under logistics general, we are assign the plan to the company code. Next step is logistics general. Assign plan to company code. Assign plan to company code. Here, new entries. Second company code TRG. My plan was TRGP. Enter. So I get the error message. Plan already assigned to company code 001. Because we copied the plan from the 001 company code plant, it was already assigned to the company code 001. My plan, because copied the plan from 001, my plan was assigned to 001. So one plan can be assigned to company code at a time only once. So one company plan can be assigned to only one company code. But my company's plan is already assigned to 001. So I cannot assign my TRG company to my TRG plant code. So what you got to, I got to delete this assignment from 001, then you get assigned to my own company plant and company code. So what you got to cancel this one. Because you copied from the plant 001, that plant is already assigned to 001 company code, controlling a company code. So I cannot assign the same plant to different company codes. So I have to delete the entry, then you have to do the assignment. So here, go for position. With the plant TRGP. You can see already assigned to 001. So already assigned to 001. Select the button, go over delete option. Delete that. Enter. Save this one. So now go for new entries. After saying go for new entries. Now is the company code, that is TRG. Plant is GRGP. My plant was GRGP. Enter. And save this one. So we assign plan to the company code. Okay, this is done. We assign plan to the company code. So next is, this is not data. We are not kind of business area. You can ignore this one. Next is sales and distribution. So under sales and distribution, we link all the sales units. So go for sales and distribution. First is a sales organization company code, then distribution channel, division, then sales area, sales office, sales group. Everything should be linked now. First go for sales organization to company code. So go for your sales organization, click on position, go for your sales organization, TRGS. My plan, so sales organization was TRGS. Company code was TRG. My company code is TRG. So you can type, if you don't remember, you can go for the search option. there you can find a company code. So going for search option, you can type here also, you can type the find option also, you can scroll down and find a company code. Like this. So TRG was my company code. Enter, save this one. We are in sales also to company code. To come back now. Sorry. So next is next is distribution channel sales organization. Next step is assigning the distribution channel to sales organization. So again come here. So new entries again. TRGS, sales organization was TRGS. And distribution channel was TR. Our distribution channel was TR. Allocated in the definition part. Save this one. So this is done. So next is division to sales organization. So again new entries. This was TRGS, sales organization. Sorry. TRGS, sales organization, and division was again TR. So enter, save this. I have to close and open. So save this one. So assign division to sales organization. So this is over. So next is sales area. Set up these three things we are going to make a sales area. Distribution channel, sales organization, distribution channel division. Together is called sales area. Sales organization, distribution channel, division together is called sales area. So set up sales area. New entries. Sales organization TRGS. Distribution channel was TR. Division also format was TR only. So this is a sales area. So sales area. So this is very important step during the order processing. During order processing, we are not having this sales area. We cannot make any sales order. So say this one. This is done. So next step is sales office to sales area. So sales area should be linked with the sales office. So again, new entries. So sales office was TRGS. Distribution channel was TR. Division was TR. And sales office was TRGS. My sales office was TRGS. You can go from, if you don't remember, go for search option, find that. TRGS, this one. See, enter and save this one. Similar and assignment of sales office to sales area. So come back again. Go for sales group to sales office. So link sales group to, so sales group will report to sales group people will report to sales office. So again, new entries. Sales office was TRGS and the sales group was TRG. Sales group was TRG. Enter, say this one. So say this one. This is done. The next one is you got to link this sales organization distribution channel to plant. So come here again. So go for new entries again. Sales organization was again TRGS. This was the distribution channel was TR and plant was TRGP. Plant was TRGP. So say this one. So this part is over. So this part is over. So next one is, so this is not needed. The business area has been not needed. So this is also not needed. Middleman is also not needed. Not needed. So here next one is logistics execution. Here assign shipping point to plant. Assign shipping point to plant. Say shipping point to plant. So click here. So it will be looking like this one. Find your plant first. Find your plant. Go over find option. The plant that is TRGP. Plant was TRGP. Enter. This was the plant. Select this plant. And TRGP because you copied already as interpreter one. So additionally link to your shipping point also. Put the cursor on the TRGP plant. Put the cursor on that. Click on assign. You can assign. So go for TRGP. Find TRGP. TRGH, our shipping TRGH. This is a TRGH, shipping point for TRGP. So select that one. and save this one. So my shipping point linked to my plant. My sub plant assigned to shipping point. So the one is because we copied the plant, it is already there. So save this one. So this is done. So this is the enterprise structure we have made. So finished all the things. First we did a definition, then we linked the assignment to each unit. We have assigned the different units. Okay, so this is the structure.
Shekhar, we also need a purchasing org, right?
But
yeah, PO creation, right?
No. For as far as sales concerned, we are currently only sales activities. So later part, if you want third party sales, that will include the middle management. Because so how we make the stock is now through the direct GR, through the Migo, we'll make the stock. So we are not going to do the purchasing. We are going to do only the sales. For the store, for the stock, will make the Migo transfer without the purchase transaction.
Okay.
So relatively linked to the metal management, but here we are using without any metal management functionality. Maybe during the return management, I may create these units again. Now not required. When we do the return management, we'll use this option here. So that will use that. Now we are not using. Later we'll use that functionality. So this comes to the infrastructure. If you want, now we have made a structure. We want the whole structure in a single screen. To see that, go for definition. Go for finance accounting to see the structure again. What you have made structure in a single page, you can get everything. So this option, edit company, check company code. Here, first option, edit company code. Same screen will come. Go for structure. Click on navigation. Enter. So go find your plant. Go find your company code. Go find option. So my company was TRG. Enter. This was my company code, TRG. This is my company code. Go for details. You can double click or go for details. So this is structure you have made. This is my company. This is my company. Having the company code inside that one, company code. This is my controlling area. And this is a company code under controlling area. This is a credit control area. Another company code. This is my plant. So this is my location. So because we copied this already in some other location. So our location, Mumbai was our location. And so store location, raw material finished good, link to company code. So again, distribution chain. So our distribution chain was this one. Where is that? This one. This is a TRGSTR. This is my plant. Again, sales area. This is my sales office. So again, we have sales under sales office, we have sales group. So like that, we can see the whole structure in a single window. So shipping point again. This is my shipping point. So again, we get the expansion for that. Loading point. So under shipping point, we get loading point. So this structure we can see. This is a T code. For this T code is EC01. EC01. You can, instead of coming here, you can type EC01 and get the same screen. So instead of, you can T code EC01 also. So already you know that just a refresh. If you type EC01, it comes to the same screen. So EC01. So that you can follow from here also. Okay, this completes the enterprise structure. So any question that anybody were not able to follow, any difficulty in understanding, anybody is there like here? So everybody working with the training, are you able to follow everything? Do you need any change in the training method? Any idea, any feedback or any suggestion?
As far as good.
Okay.
To now, I don't have any. At least for me, there is no doubt.
So what are others? Are you able to follow everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So anybody have any issues, please. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So anybody have an issue, please let me know now so that we can work together in a be able to follow. Okay. So we'll close now. We'll meet again on tomorrow morning 9 o'clock. So thank you everybody for going through the session. Thank you everybody. We'll meet again tomorrow morning. Okay. So bye. Thank you everybody.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.